Exactly. And you ended on the flat 7. Yeah. Maybe there you could just take it easy and do a trill. Like Hendrix style if you want it. Yeah, yeah. Whatever. You got a whole measure and you just played a bunch of really hard stuff, so just go. You know, whatever you want. So. All right, and then we have an E flat minor 7. Now let's pick it up and get back to work since we had a measure of relaxing. So we ended here basically on the flat 7, which we could trill if we wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from that note again. This is the 4 of the E flat minor 7 chord. 4s are okay on minor 7 chords because there's a whole step between the 3rd and the 4th. So there's not that tension like a 4 over a major chord would be kind of rough. And now I'm picturing this shape in my mind, and I'm picturing the minor pentatonic since I'm already there. So I'm playing the 4, and I'm going to walk up the blues pentatonic. Cool. Yeah, and maybe I'll do it like way because we just came from. So maybe I'll play it quicker. Like that. Plus our minor, we know our pentatonic so well, it's just too easy to go. You know, I don't know. But anyways, all right, ring finger on the 8th fret. After that on the root. Cool. And then I'll play the 3rd and the 9, and then the root. Yeah, it's a flat 3rd, of course. And then I'll play the flat 7. Flat 7 is gonna be the G string. Oops. Good. And then I'm gonna, and that'll be our E flat minor. And I'll slide down 1 fret. That's gonna be the 3rd of the A flat 7 chord. Cool. So, oops. And that's the 3rd. And here's what I'm going to do now, because this is a functioning dominant chord. I'm going to play altered. So I'll put my ring finger on the sharp, or flat 5. I was going to say sharp 11, but it's the same thing. All right. And I'm actually just going to do that as a hammer-on pull-off, like a trill. And then I'm going to slide down to the sharp 9. Yeah. And then I'll play the 3rd again, but this time with my middle finger. So I can use my ring finger on the same fret, 5th fret of the high E string, which is the flat 9. Yeah, so far we have. And then I'm going to pull off to the root. And then I'm going to play the flat 7. That's going to be the 7th fret of the B string. And then I'll play the sharp 5, which is going to be the 5th fret of the B string. Yeah. So this was the E flat minor to the A flat 7 altered. Yep. So the root should come after the flat 9. At least that's what I'm doing. And then the flat 7. So I'm just descending the scale. All right, and then I'm going to end the first note of the next measure, D flat major 7. I'm going to play the 6th fret. If I'm playing just the lead here, I wouldn't necessarily have to do the root. I was just playing it so you could hear the harmony change. Because otherwise, here's the A flat 7 ended on the D flat 6. And if you're not used to hearing that, it sounded like, oh, what? It's like, how does that sound? You know, that sounds like wrong note or something. Well, it's because then you're not hearing the harmony. Here you've got this altered chord, which is going to a 1 chord. And that's the most resolved note in the whole thing. So the E flat. I'll try that again. E flat all the way to the D flat. Yep, and then you go up a fret to the 3rd of the D flat. Yeah, exactly. The 3rd. Yeah, and you missed one note in there, which was this. You went, which isn't, you just have to make up that missing beat. But yeah, what I was doing before was, oh, exactly. Okay,